Imagine taking apart your car, piece by piece, convinced you'll rebuild something better, but without the skills to put it back together. That's the essence of modern progressive agendas. Yes, the car changed, but that doesn't qualify as progress. In our rush to change the world, are we dismantling the systems that hold it together? Modern progressivism champions change, but without direction or expertise, it risks trading progress for chaos. Progressives focus on ideals, inclusivity, equality, and rapid change. Conservatives focus on structure, ensuring systems function, societies endure, and progress is sustainable. But what happens when one side pulls too hard, dismantling what keeps us moving forward? The harsh reality is that the very groups championed by progressive movements thrive on systems built, maintained, and financed by the majority group. Those who have historically shouldered the responsibility of creating and sustaining society's foundations. Progressivism, at its core, isn't about equity, but about extracting ever more from those who produce to provide for those who consume. Providers, the builders of systems, are treated as if their contributions are endless and their patience infinite. They are expected to carry the burdens of society, funding, maintaining, and sustaining the very comforts others demand, while being demonized as the oppressors of the same system. Stripped of traditional rewards like prosperity, respect, or hope for family and legacy, they are left to bear the weight without relief. And in a callous, unempathetic slap in the face, these same men are told this is a privilege. A thankless role reserved for those fortunate enough to navigate today's DEI lottery system to find a career that barely sustains them, let alone rewards them. This illusion of privilege veils the reality providers are overburdened, undervalued, and systematically exploited, all while being told they should feel lucky for it. But even the strongest reach a breaking point. Depression, often described as anger turned inward, festers when hope and purpose are stripped away. What happens when this anger can no longer be contained? We are already seeing the signs: increasing mass violence incidents driven by disillusionment, despair, and the recognition that society has turned its back on the very group it expects to keep it running. History teaches us a dangerous truth. When a group is continuously vilified and pushed into a corner, they will either succumb or they will rise. Progressivism often leads to dependence on government systems, fleeting comforts, and unsustainable promises. Conservatives understand that survival and growth come from self-reliance, hard work, and long-term planning. The victim-of-the-month mentality breeds entitlement, siphoning resources from those who work to keep society afloat. Without structure and foresight, progressivism risks breaking society into pieces. Stability and foresight, led by conservative principles, ensure the journey continues, but ignoring the warning signs of a burdened and vilified provider class risks pushing society toward a catastrophic reckoning. True progress isn't about dismantling what works. It's about building on a foundation of stability, guided by wisdom and expertise. Together, we can create a world that truly moves forward. Join the conversation. Real progress means keeping the car running, while building a road to a better tomorrow.